Good morning, Mustangs. Happy Friday, and welcome back to yet another episode of The Main. I'm Kaylin Victor.
And I'm Isa Pope.
And we'll be your hosts for today.
Today we'll find out what your fellow Mustangs think the best part of Metea is, learn more about a Mustang band member, and get mic'd up with boys volleyball.
But first, here's Ania Pression on a local company striving to make a big change in our environment.
Recently, Argonne National Laboratory was awarded $25 million to create the Community Research on Climate and Urban Science, or CROCUS for short, which will make the city of Chicago a pioneering laboratory.
The money will be used for two broad elements, both simulating the city of Chicago, putting it into a computer to look at how it interacts with the weather and the different outcomes you get with the weather and climate, and two, instrumenting the city, getting new observations right down in the canyons, streets and rooftops of Chicago so it can look at how weather and climate turns into impacts.
CROCUS will also aid in addressing environmental injustice right in Chicago.
Rain doesn't stay where it falls. It moves, water moves, and the houses that tend to get flooded are the houses that are in poorer neighborhoods. Why are they in poorer neighborhoods? Because they're the houses that tend to get flooded. We have this terrible feedback cycle in our engineered systems. And one thing we really want to study in CROCUS is how nature-based solutions like green infrastructure can ameliorate the worst environmental injustices of climate change. So one of the aims of CROCUS is not just to say trees are good and plants are good, but how good? What plants, what trees, and what difference do they make?
All community members might have something to contribute to this project.
You know, one of the things I always say about climate change, and when people get upset about climate change and wonder what a difference they can make, research and understand your own carbon footprint. That is one of the best things you can do, is understand the impact you're having on the planet. The ultimate end goal is to create a better understanding of Chicago, to equip communities with the data they need to make wise choices to be resilient to the worst impacts of climate change.
For The Main, this is Ania Pression.
Now it's time for another segment of the well-loved Mic'd Up series.
With boys volleyball.
Hi, this is Coach Brandon.
This is Shawshank.
This is Zari. And this is Metea Boys Volleyball Mic'd Up. Ava, I can never pretend you're not here. You're always in my life.
I'm not zesty. No. Cut that.
Honestly, we'll figure out if we can even get one in there, you know? So, we're about to find out. I'll hear back. Back. Okay?
I mean, I think Arjo Boss is the best setter. Ponytail, man bun, pink shirt, red shirt, I don't know what that is. This is Arjo, come on. Arjo.
Whenever I get hungry, I have an emergency bag of chips, and that way I can munch. Munch, munch, munch.
I don't know where we're going, bro.
Middle split up on both sides.
I can't believe Bartek just said I'm being extra. He's so invalid. Shag!
You're hitting. Hey! Do we hit the ground? Or?
Touch! Up, you're easy.
Yeah, he was nutty. I mean, cut that off. I actually didn't mean.
Get on top of it!
Ha! Hit the ground!
No, him.
No! Ew!
No, what's that though?
I just did, and we need to have a discussion. Alright. Bye.
Thank you.
Are you enjoying this episode? Do you want to join the fun? Stop by room F219 or talk to your counselor to learn more about how you can join this class.
Next up, a drummer of a local punk band gives us intel on his claim to fame.
My name is Josh Beardsley. My band is called Athena. The first instrument I learned to play was the piano. I learned probably starting around 7 or 8. Since then, I've been playing the drums, which is my main instrument, probably for about 5 or 6 years now. I listened to a lot of stuff by a drummer named Al Foster, kind of funky drummer, very unique, and I took a lot of inspiration from just his unique style, making things your own. I met them through a classified ad that they put out. They were looking for a drummer, and I responded to it like pretty much right away. Pretty big leap, but I figured, you know, nothing to lose, why not? And ended up working out because that was over a year ago now. The chemistry that's created, you don't even have to say a word and you kind of feel this connection. It's a very emotional and almost spiritual experience, I think. They're a lot of fun. It's really cool just being in a big room of people and seeing people who know the words to your songs, just being able to show people what we've been working on. Songwriting in our band usually starts with one person having an idea. They show it at a practice to the three of us, and we kind of expand on it from there. And we try to let our songs evolve a lot. We have recordings of songs from 6 months ago that are totally different from how we play them now. Actually a song that we haven't named, but it's a song that's going to be on our album coming out in early summer. I really love it because it has a very unique drum part that I helped write. It's got a very choppy, very jumpy kind of feel to it. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing, spread the music, keep having fun, because if I'm not having fun with it, there's really no point. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. In a lot of situations, you have to stop and think to yourself, what's the worst that could happen? You try and you fail. Oh well, you fail, but you try and you succeed. There you go. Some great impact.
Center's Hampton, Rich Strike is coming up on the inside. Oh my goodness, the longest shot has won the Kentucky Derby. Rich Strike has done it in a stunning, unbelievable upset.
The Kentucky Derby, next Saturday at 1:30 on NBC and Peacock.
Hey Kaylin, what's your favorite part about Metea?
It might have to be our community, or our school spirit, or maybe Marty, but let's hear about what other Mustangs think. Today, we interviewed Metea teachers and asked what they love most about Metea. Here's what they said.
My favorite part of being here at Metea Valley is dealing with the kids, seeing the young people develop and lives change through the years.
The best part is watching all 3,000 plus of our students achieving their goals, successes, and have fun waltzing through the hallways each and every day.
My favorite part of being at Metea is the kids. You guys are amazing. You're the future. We love you, and you're fabulous.
I would say the best part of Metea is just working with some great people for a great cause, supporting all of our students.
That's what I really love about working here, because I think that you guys have some of the most amazing teachers that I've ever known.
I think my favorite thing about Metea would have to be the Maine.
And once a Mustang, always a Mustang. Go Mustangs.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Maine. If you want to see more of our content, head over to our YouTube channel and be sure to subscribe.
If that isn't enough, follow us on Instagram at Metea Maine and on TikTok at MVHS Maine. From all of us here at Broadcast Journalism and Productions, stay safe and stay connected.